Hi, my name is Sakura. I'm a former scientist and a product manager on the Benchling AI team, and today I'm here to talk to you about how you can create scientific illustrations with Benchling AI. Here is my Benchling workspace where I've created a new AI chat by clicking on the sparkle icon in the left-hand navbar and clicking on that new chat button. Within the Benchling AI chat, creating a scientific illustration is as easy as clicking into the chat box and pasting what you want a scientific illustration of, whether that's illustrations based on attachments you provide or based on experimental context that already lives in your Benchling workspace. I'm going to go ahead and paste in a prompt here where I want the agent to depict the endocytosis pathway of AB2847, including the receptor binding and internalization into vesicles. Once I've decided on the prompt here, I can also add specific guidelines, whether it is the particular scientific illustration needing to meet certain types of criteria on different styling preferences, etc. You can add those in here and then send it using the button on the bottom right-hand corner. Now the agent is going to take a look at your prompt and then make sure it has information accessible in order to actually generate the illustration, whether that is from your experimental work that's already living in Benchling or in cases where you might want to prompt it to look at the web search tool so that it can actually look at information that lives in the web on how some of these schematics will work. In my case, I'm working on an endocytosis pathway of an antibody that I've already studied on Benchling, and so it'll be able to pull in context from that in order to create my illustration. I'm going to pause here and let the agent finish its work, and then I'll follow up to show you how the illustration looks once it's done. All right, we're back. Benchling's agent here has finished its work to create a scientific diagram. You'll notice, as I mentioned earlier, in my case, the scientific illustration that I wanted is pulling from information and entries that I've already captured on Benchling. And so you see that it's made a note here that it's pulled in some of that information for what exactly to put in the illustration from my notebook entry, which you see here. You'll see in the scientific illustration, it shows exactly what I asked it for. It includes the antibody and the exact pathway here from going from outside the cell membrane to inside. Now, once I'm done here, I can choose to click on this image and it'll open it in a larger view on the right-hand side. I can click to right-click to save it as an image or copy it, and also, of course, click on the download button on the top right-hand corner here so I can download it to my computer, add it to your presentation, maybe include it in an email, whatever it is that you want. Of course, you can also copy and paste this into your notebook entry as well by clicking on this copy image button and then pasting it into your entry. So that's how you create scientific illustrations using Benchling AI. Of course, this is just one example. There are many other ways you can use it, so we'd love for you to try it out and let us know what you think. Thank you.